next to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome U.S. Marketing Vice President John Schwegman.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, and thanks for being with us today. We are very encouraged by the momentum of the Buick brand, and boy, what a difference a year makes. Let me give you a few quick updates on a few things you may not be aware. First, Buick is now the fastest growing automotive brand in the U.S. With sales up, sales were up in 2010 by 52%. And for perspective, that propels Buick to fourth place amongst all luxury brands, now outselling very good competitors such as Acura, Lincoln, Infiniti, and Audi. We are also very encouraged that Buick is attracting new customers to the brand. 41% of all customers in 2010 to Buick were conquest, coming from outside of GM, and a quarter of those were imports. Historically, that number is only run in the mid-20s for Buick, so that's a significant trend. Clearly, what's driving the momentum is our fresh new portfolio of premium cars and crossovers. The Buick Enclave is a great example. Heading into the fourth year of its sales, with its elegant and timeless design, Buick Enclave continues to attract new customers to the showroom. 50% conquest for the Buick Enclave, with more import trades than ever before. And sales finished up 28% for the year, making it the best year ever for Enclave. In fact, in December, at nearly 6,000 sales, it was the best retail month for Enclave in its history. The LaCrosse, our flagship sedan, remains strong, with sales up 120% in 2010. And continued enhancements are helping to build upon its appeal. LaCrosse was the first in the segment with a 4-cylinder, 6-speed powertrain, the first with hyper-strut technology, and it will be the segment leader in fuel economy when the 2012 LaCrosse with eAssist arrives this summer. eAssist adds a small but powerful electric motor and an advanced battery pack to a 4-cylinder engine. This light electrification of a conventional power plant delivers an estimated 37 miles per gallon, a compact fuel economy in a full-size luxury sedan. We will be offering eAssist as our standard powertrain in LaCrosse next year, with V6 available as a no-cost option. And priced right around $30,000, LaCrosse with eAssist will be a smart value, especially when you consider the Lincoln NKZ and the Lexus HS hybrids both start north of $35,000. For those that are more performance-oriented, we recently introduced the Regal as a new sport-injected entry at Buick. Customers began taking delivery of the first turbocharged Regals in December. and the 6-speed manual transmissions start to arrive this month. Towards the end of this year, we'll bring back performance to the brand in a big way. The 2012 Regal GS. The Regal GS offers everything you love in Regal, plus a whole lot more. It starts with a high-output EcoTech turbo, producing 255 horsepower and 295 foot-pounds of torque, and 0 to 60 in under 7 seconds. Plus, there's the interactive drive control system with Sport and GS mode, all wrapped up in a beautiful, sporty package. And I'd be remiss not to talk about quality, because quality has been a cornerstone of the Buick brand, as witnessed by the Consumer Digest Best Buy status for Enclave, LaCrosse, and Regal. And what you may not know is that all of Buick's eligible vehicles were named recommended buys by Consumer Reports this year. And while we appreciate this recognition, we do realize there is still plenty of work to do here. To extend the appeal of the brand to new customers, we will continue to expand Buick's portfolio offerings. So it is more important than ever before that each new vehicle delivers on the Buick promise of luxury, refined performance, craftsmanship, and beauty, all at a great value in the luxury market. Our next product brings all of these attributes together in a compact package, making them available to a whole new set of buyers to the Buick brand. It will join Regal and LaCrosse as our third all-new sedan introduced in just 3 years, and offer a fresh new entry to the Buick family. That's why we're proud to introduce the all-new 2012 Buick Verano. The 2012 Buick Verano, Buick's first ever compact luxury sedan. We worked hard to make sure that it's a Buick through and through. It brings the sculpted design of today's Buick to a new size with a refined and sporty profile. A bold waterfall grille, bright portholes, and projector beam lamps with blue accents. The interior is finely crafted with rich leathers and warm woods and soft ambient lighting, and the most comfortable seats in the segment. In fact, the leather seats are trimmed with the same premium leather used in our flagship LaCrosse. Thoughtful amenities include an available heated steering wheel and heated seats. Verano is also loaded with a long list of technologies that customers will enjoy, like the highly advanced radio with a 7-inch full-color monitor and touchscreen controls. It includes USB, Bluetooth, satellite radio, plus advanced connectivity that helps you get the most out of your smartphone applications, like Pandora, that streams your music right into Verano's Bose stereo system. And of course, OnStar, with turn-by-turn navigation, and it has its own mobile app that allows you to access the vehicle's information and features right from your phone, like remote unlock and remote start with no range limitations. And of course, like all Buicks, Verano is library quiet. It delivers refined and responsive performance. And to fill you in on the technical aspects, it's my pleasure to introduce someone who was largely responsible for making the LaCrosse and the Regals the cars they are today. Here's the Executive Director and Chief Engineer for Verano, Jim Federico. Jim?
Hey, John. Thank you. Hopefully many of you remember me from the launch of the LaCrosse, the beautiful LaCrosse, heavily involved in that, and then the very dynamic Regal. And I'm going to tell you, you can trust me, this is another winner. It's another cool Buick. It matches and continues on, and it will be an excellent family member. With the comments that John made around quality, the quality reputation is quite well known for Buick in the industry. We plan on enhancing it even further with this car. We in product development, we really believe a key element, a true main ingredient to quality, the quality reputation of Buick, is the quietness we designed in every one of these cars. In fact, the quietness we expect in this car, when we deliver this car to dealers in the fourth quarter of this year, we expect that this will be the quietest compact sedan on the market. Quieter than the very, very good European and Japanese competition, even quieter than some of the larger premium sedans. Our Buick philosophy for quiet tuning is pretty simple. We first work to, number one, eliminate or block all unwanted noise and vibration. If we can't block it, we work very hard to then absorb it. If we can't absorb it, we work very hard to then reduce it, minimize any negative vibrations or noise to the customer. When it comes to the actual execution, it gets a little more difficult. We actually have barely left any areas of the vehicle untouched in our quest of trying to truly go after Buick quiet. In fact, our engineers, as of today, have developed over 50 Buick quiet enablers. Let me touch on a few examples. Starting right off with the manufacturing side of the business, in the tough assembly sealing standards. Every Buick that we've sent through our assembly plants has the toughest body shop sealing standards in our company. In fact, on the Verano itself, our local plant, our Orion assembly plant right here in southeastern Michigan, will have the honor to produce the quietest car in the segment. Then if we move to the stiff body structure, we've learned through our global development that a stiff body structure is an absolute requirement to have a quiet, a safe, and dynamic car. As we move on to our body panel damping, we have continued to optimize our body panel damping by a clever usage of our robotically installed, we call it LASD, our liquid applied sound deadener. We're continuing to have more usage. The floor, the panels, and some of the rear, it just continues through the car. It's very efficient. We continue then to move on in the area of glass, from the windshield to all the side glass, a very thick acoustic laminate glass. We have triple door seals throughout, even multi-layer sound-absorbing panels through the entire interior. An example is our 5-layer headliners inside the car. Even to the suspension side, we work the suspension, we work the tires, the standard alloy wheels. All of them have requirements much higher than the rest of our vehicles to help us have a major reduction in road inputs, road noise, and vibration. We even have optimized the steering wheel. The steering wheel armature, we pick a specific mass and material so it dampens the road input. Dampens the road input and also improves the steering feel for the overall car. As we move on in the area of the powertrain under the hood, as with every new Buick, we're after a very nice balance between fuel economy and performance. And we want the driver to have fun behind the wheel and not regret it when he gets to the pump. In this case, the standard engine is the same standard engine we offer in the Regal and also LaCrosse. It's our 2.4-liter direct injection variable valve timing 4-cylinder. It's tied to our very latest advanced 6-speed automatic transmission. Approximately, we expect this to deliver 180 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 8 seconds, and at least 31 miles per gallon on the highway. We hope to beat it. We then move on to a little bit later in the startup. We will add an enhanced version of our 2-liter direct injection turbo 4-cylinder. That will be tied also to the same 6-speed automatic, but offer a 6-speed manual as a nice option. This package will definitely deliver great turbo performance and still achieving 30 miles per gallon on the highway. Again, the nice Buick balance. Okay, moving into the world of handling. As our latest Buicks, the LaCrosse, the Regal, Great ride and handling is also key to the Verano. We're after that, and we've actually started with this car with our learnings from our global efforts. The very stiff body structure I mentioned before has been developed by our global team out of Europe. We then add our best handling hardware up front, enhanced McPherson and struts. In the back, we take our GM exclusive Z-Link, and that is our GM patented combination of a torsion beam and a Watts-Link suspension. We specifically tune that for the Buick requirements. In the bottom line, then we take what we call our refined Buick tuning and finish the tuning for the vehicle that delivers a responsive, nimble handling Verano, still with a Buick smooth, quiet, and isolated ride. As we move in and finish up with safety, as with our latest cars, we expect a 5-star on this one, even against the brand new North American tough safety standard. We have a high list of standard safety features, from our 10 standard airbags to our standard StabiliTrak, of course OnStar, and many, many more. So with that, let me finish up. We believe Verano will be an excellent addition to the new sedan portfolio in Buick. Just to give you an assessment of how this fits in the portfolio relative to size, as the midsize Regal is shorter, narrower, and lighter than the full-size LaCrosse, proportionally, this new compact Verano is the same to the Regal. Proportionally smaller, shorter, lighter, and narrower. We believe it's sized very nicely against the key competition. We also believe it's ready to take on some of the more expensive offerings in the segment. With that, I'd like to invite John back up so we can wrap things up.
Great. Thanks, Jim. As you can see, Buick is moving very quickly from a niche player just a year ago to a full-line premium brand in very short order, competing in all the core luxury segments. With the Buick Verano, we're poised to play hard in one of the largest market opportunities. When you combine the compact and the compact luxury segments, it represents over 2 million sales here in the U.S., or 18% of the industry, and that percent is expected to grow over the next few years. And when you look where these vehicles transact, there's a significant gap between the upper end of compact cars like the Jetta and compact luxury cars like Lexus IS and Audi A3. Positioned squarely in the middle of that gap, Verano will represent a smart choice in the compact luxury market and a very welcome addition to the Buick family. Jim and I would be happy to take your questions here today with the help of a few of our key team members, so I'd like to invite Dave Lyons up from design, Chuck Russell from engineering, and Roger McCormick from Buick marketing. And thank you for your attention here this morning.